In minor league baseball, one of the best ways to get fans in the stands is through promotional events. From pennants to bobbleheads, it's all a way to draw fans in. In the summer of 2012, the Quad Cities River Bandits gave away a replica ring that the players on the St. Louis Cardinals received for winning the World Series in 2011. The marketing effort from the River Bandits led to an event that deserved media attention, even though the ring was given away on a night that usually sees a smaller crowd.
Putting it on a Wednesday helped to both increase attendance, but it also gave it its own night. There was nothing else conflicting, no fireworks, no bobbleheads. It was a standalone promotion. Bobbleheads are always big. Bobblehead giveaways, figurines seem to be the cream of the crop as far as giveaways go.
This is kind of the icing on the cake of my memorabilia collection so far this year. It's kind of a big deal. All I wanted for my birthday was tickets to get a ring in St. Louis, and that didn't happen, so it's pretty special to me.
Some of the other promotions, it just depends on what we're doing. If we're doing something unique, like the ring giveaway, we might put a little bit more into the advertising and publicity into it. It just depends on the giveaway and our perception of how big the evening's going to be. We knew that the ring was going to be a big promotion. We knew that there was a strong enough fan base, Cardinals fan base, that it was going to draw. So I think the fact that the local news outlets realize that too. They realize the market that they're in and the teams that the community follows.
McDonald's is our kind of place. It's such a happy place.
Through the use of a catchy jingle, McDonald's was able to expose audiences everywhere of their product. And the more you hear the commercial,
Such a happy place. McDonald's is our kind of place. Your kind of place.
the more you love it. And the next time someone asks where to go, you will remember
McDonald's is our kind of place. It's such a happy place. McDonald's is our kind of place.
Your kind of place.
the River Bandits and/or Cardinals could have advertised a promotional item that seemed to be of a much higher value than it actually was. Customers would have been disappointed had they arrived at the park and received cardboard rings or a similar item. In this way, the marketing department delivered exactly what they said they would.
We thought it would be, pretty interesting, and there might be people lined up, 5 o'clock for 5:30 gates, but we weren't expecting hundreds of people lined up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock for something that is given away at 5:30. But yeah, it definitely caught our eye that it might be something cool. And then when we found out that there were people there that early, yeah, it definitely caught our eye.
Well, it's not every day you get a chance to pick up a replica World Series ring, and as big of a Cardinal fan as I am, I certainly didn't want to miss the chance, so I figured I'd be here as early as necessary to get inside.
First thing we did with it is we received an email early in the day that there was a line forming for it. We all knew it was going on, had no idea how big of a deal it would be. So I went over there probably about 3 o'clock, and there were already a few hundred people standing outside. So it was one of those things where we just kind of did it as like a little story of the Bandits play tonight. They're giving away these rings that, for the most part, everyone knew that they were doing. And talked to a couple people, got some shots of a whole bunch of people waiting, kind of went inside and got some video of the rings kind of being put out, got a video of a couple of the rings. They were nice enough to kind of set a couple out for me.
Because the promotion garnered such a high amount of public attention, it was necessary for the media to cover it. However, had the event been drawn out into a week-long story, it would have been overdone. Instead, an adequate amount of coverage was given to explain the event, but avoided over-publicizing it.
I think that is kind of a tough line to follow, because if you go too far with it, it can be, oh, the River Bandits are doing this and they're giving away these cool things, and it kind of takes away from, them playing baseball and just kind of the standard River Bandits things that we do, and kind of does make it a little more publicity for them and what they're doing. But we just try to stay as much to the story as we can. The story that day is, hey, they're giving away a really cool, game promotion, and there were a whole lot of people out there, and that kind of took it a little step further. We didn't talk to anyone involved with the team about it. It was strictly, hey, there's a whole lot of people lining up outside. It was kind of almost like I guess you could say a concert ticket sales event, where if you have people camping out for a night, or Black Friday kinds of things where you have people camping out for days, kind of, we stayed away from the team aspect and things like that, and kind of stuck it towards just people hanging out and waiting in line for a few hours to get a ring. We made sure we covered it and gave it the coverage that it warranted, because it was a really cool thing and something that doesn't happen around here all the time.
Well, that will do it from here. Jay, back to you in the studio.
When I do watch the news, if I see something that is referencing a giveaway, it usually prompts me to hit their website, see what they have available, to get more information. Because a lot of times the news segment it's a blurb, they've mentioned it, and then I want to know more about it. So I'll go on the internet, look up what that particular giveaway is, whether it be a bobblehead or whatever. Or sometimes if it's not available, that particular giveaway doesn't match my schedule, maybe they have another giveaway that matches. Maybe it's a Tuesday night game and it's the middle of summer and it's the middle of the season, and maybe it's for some of the local fans that might be drawn. It's maybe sometimes people don't, they think baseball season's a little long, so they might not be getting a lot of folks. But then you see like that Thursday night, it's Thirsty Thursday, so the stadium's packed, or Friday night, it's fireworks, so there's a lot more people there. So I think their promotions definitely do drive their fans.
The River Bandits proceeded to have another ring giveaway night later in the season to draw fans in who missed out on the first night. However, in the dog days of August, the River Bandits were able to promote and sell tickets for the Low A minor league club. The promotion was a success for the River Bandits and was a unique story that night on the news.